Hi folks, this is Johnny Cancer, and welcome back to more of Let's Play Dr. Chaos. So we're off to Warp Zone 8 now, I think it is. And really, this is the point in the game where, if this were a horror movie, you would be asking yourself, why don't they just get out of the house? I don't remember the game being that good beyond this point. It's got to be pretty repetitive, and I think boring to watch and sort of boring to play. So if I sound as if I'm not thrilled to be doing this, that's why. Because really, very little new to discover beyond this point. And that's not where we wanted to go. Oh, that was stupid of me. This is where we want to go. I don't think I've shown you this yet, but there's a basement in the house. Yeah, who would have guessed? It's there, but you can't see it from the bottom, and unless you find that hidden ladder, you'll never see it. And you'll have to forgive me if I get lost in this next part, because I don't go down in the basement much. Really nothing good happens there. I think this is the one. Yes, here we go. Where is it? Is it... Nah, I gotta... have to find... I think it's over here. Yeah, there we go. Oh yes, all the hidden passageways and exploration is fun until you're trying to actually make a video that's interesting to watch. Alright, here we go. So we have another forest/jungle level here. And like I said, they're all pretty much going to look exactly like this for the rest of the game. Which is too bad, because really if there could have been just a little bit more variety, I think it would have been a really good game. And that's the thing I haven't really talked about too much yet, is actually whether or not this is a fun game to play. If this is something you'd actually want to pick up and try for yourself. And it's not bad. Once you understand how the controls work, it's actually fairly fun, at least for a little bit. But it's one of those games that you could easily pick it up and play it for about an hour, get maybe about halfway through it, then set it down and never play it again, and really never feel like you were missing anything. I mean, we're going to play this sucker to the bitter end, but that's just because otherwise that would be giving up. I really don't need to kill this thing, but I just want to. And this next boss, I make no promises that I'm not going to die fighting him. Because that attack is pretty hard to avoid. And you'll notice I did something I don't normally do, which is I went and picked up the special item that the boss was guarding. And that's because the special item you get from this battle is the protective suit. And we need it, because without that, he does about 100 points of damage. And in my playthrough of this beforehand, I did not last very long. I died quite quickly against this boss. I had mentioned earlier, I made a joke about when I was fighting the caterpillar boss. Ah, another laser piece. And as you can see, that's a pretty intimidating laser we're building up there in the upper right-hand corner. But yeah, I had made a joke earlier about, let me switch back to the handgun. No need to waste machine gun bullets. Well, first of all, I should point out, this thing right here, I believe, is called Omen. And it's actually a type of mini-boss in the game. According to the instruction manual, he only shows up at key points during the game. Not that hard to kill. 4 bullets will take him out. But I thought it was interesting that the game had a mini-boss of sorts. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I had made a joke earlier about Caterpillar Man being the scariest of the Elder Gods. The Elder Gods, again, were characters created by H.P. Lovecraft. The most famous and infamous of those being Cthulhu, who usually is depicted as a large squid-like creature. Anyway, it's not a particularly funny joke, but I thought I should explain that for people who didn't know what I was talking about. Now, a little bit more about Dr. Chaos, because I did some research on it. There's not a lot of information on the game, which is not surprising, because it's not that great, and I don't think it really sold that well. And a lot of people seem to have a lot of bitterness towards this game. Again, because if you don't understand the controls, when you first start playing, you never realize that there actually is this side-scrolling adventure part to it. But anyway, it was published by FCI and Pony in Japan. It actually was originally released for the Famicom Disk System. I've been trying to figure out what, if any, differences there are. No reason for us to be here. Between the NES version and the Famicom Disk System version. Haven't really been able to find any documentation. Here we are again. Maybe I should have stopped it after that last boss. But, yeah, I haven't been able to find any documentation yet on exactly what the differences might be. I suspect they would be very slight. If anything, I think maybe it's here we needed to go. Yes, there we go. I forgot, everything in the game resets after you beat a boss. So I was looking for the hole I made and it wasn't there. In case you were wondering why I got sort of disoriented. Did we just... Yeah, we just came through there. Well, this is really interesting. This is the best video I've done so far. But, yeah. Dr. Chaos was developed by a group called Marionette. And if you're looking at the game and you're thinking, well, the graphics look kind of similar to something else I might have played before. That's because Marionette also developed a game called Phantom Fighter, which was also coincidentally released by FCI in the United States. Although I think this is probably a better game than Phantom Fighter. I don't remember what this monster's called. It's probably the most annoying of the ones you're going to run into in the house. Let's get back out of here. Oh man, I like that it took like maybe 2.5 minutes to actually beat that boss. It's going to take me 5 minutes to just remember how I'm supposed to get back to the beginning of the game. I think... Yes, I think I'm going to be gracious here, folks, and rather than force you to watch up till the end of that, I'm just going to call it quits here. So, this is Johnny Cancer, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for more of Let's Play Dr. Chaos.